Holy shit, you guys didn't tell me Murr was coming on. Dude.
You want to hang out with Murr?
You're muted.
Go
ahead.
ahead.
There we go.
Go ahead. Now, Amin wants
like
to
a damn fool.
All right.
Murr, let me just tell you right now.
What was that list?
Oh, it's a list of me getting roasted, Murr. That's not important right now. What's important is I love Impractical Jokers. It is one of my favorite shows. I share your clips all the time. Every time I'm on the road, I'm in a hotel room, and I don't know like what's to watch. I know in my heart of hearts, let me go to True TV because I know Impractical Jokers has a marathon on, and I sit there and I laugh my ass off the whole time. You guys are absolute legends. I wish I could have the bravery to do some of the bullshit you guys do in public. So
nice, we play on True TV 9 days a week and 27 hours a day.
And I'm there for every last second. Anytime I'm in a hotel room, which is a lot, every time, that's what I turn on, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
No, thank you. All right, let me clear out. Let these guys interview you for real. But
stay here. Stay here for a second. Hold on.
Okay. I liked it better when we couldn't find him.
Don't leave just yet. Continue here since you're so excited. I don't know if the rest of the crew will be as excited as you are. So if you have questions for James Murray from Impractical Jokers, have at it because they're in their 10th season. They're just announcing now that they moved from True TV to TBS, and they've got stops in 19 cities. They're a bit of pioneers, right, when it comes to doing daring things on television just to make your friends laugh.
Dan, this is what I would say. It's a prank show, but instead of pranking people, they prank themselves in front of other people, which to me is way more funny because pranking people is whatever. But when you are the object of the prank, either knowingly or unknowingly, my favorite one was when you guys had Homeland Security involved and everything about like the defacing of the statue. That's the peak because my man Sal was bricks. Like he literally thought like this was it. This is happening. The show's gonna get shut down and we're all gonna get arrested for this. But I wanted to ask you, Murr, what is the most uncomfortable thing for you guys to do? Because you guys have a lot of recurring bits, but I have an idea of what the most uncomfortable thing is.
I get the worst punishments on the show. Absolutely. I mean, what's the most uncomfortable things I've done? I've gotten my nipples pierced. I got thrown out of an airplane. I've gotten 4 prostate exams on live television at this point. I got a catheter put in. My driver's license photo still has no eyebrows because of the TV show. I was forced to wear Q's just real hair for a year on television. It just goes on and on and on, man. Like it's never ending. My body is not a wonderland. It's the guy's torture device.
Can we see your license again? I feel like you look like Austin Butler in Dune.
Oh, I see it.
Is it?
I think I look like Lex Luthor's penis.
Is it worth it?
I wouldn't know.
Is it worth it? Because you guys now have a national and international following and fame and economy on doing things that are hanging out with your friends and having fun, but you're also doing substantive damage to your body.
Yeah, is it worth it? Yeah, man, the check always clears, so it's definitely worth it.
Exactly. And by the way, this was a great segue to talk about my shame because that's the spirit that I've been going with. You know what? Is it worth it to go super viral the way I have for this jump shot? Absolutely, because you know what? The check still clears. And ultimately, that's what people get mad about the worst. That's not how I usually shoot, Murr. That's not how I usually shoot, Murr. That's not how I usually shoot.
Murr says it's not worth it with you. I mean, Murr, go ahead. James, go ahead. Please, explain to us what just happened there because that jump shot is so bad that you would not accept the shame of that, correct?
Terrible. The form was terrible. You use a total airball, but also on the TV show, I would take a shot like that because I'm being told to. You chose to shoot it that way. That's on you, bro. That's your talent level. Okay?
I didn't choose to shoot like that. There was a lot of factors going into it.
I had to tell you, 3 weeks ago, I paid a surprise visit to a high school in West Virginia. The governor of West Virginia is a fan of the show, asked if I would come down. He's the coach of the team. None of the students of the school had any clue I was going to show up, right? So I walk into the gymnasium before their big game. The place goes crazy. There's 500 kids and parents in the auditorium, right? And so before the game starts, they throw me a ball. I was like, do you know the pressure of that moment of all these kids and their parents, 500 kids in this auditorium before their huge game to take a 3-point shot, and I flippin' nailed it. Okay, that's how you. Because I'm not on the show in that moment. I just got to look good. That was the worst shot I've ever seen.
Murr, I'm always on the show. That's how I live my life. Yeah. Every moment of my life, it's Truman Show for me. Every moment is the show.
Stop turning this into a win.
It is a win. It is a win.
Zion.
This is my Zion moment.
You're coming after Zion. No, you're coming after Zion for being fat, and you've been criticizing Zion. You've been merciless on Zion. And
was I wrong?
But look at your form.
But wait, hold on. But was I wrong
about him being fat?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. He's okay. All right, that's it. It's just like if he makes fun of my form. Is he wrong, or does that mean he's not fat anymore?
You don't get to be Mona Lisa for that jump shot. You're not making high art here.
Too late.
No.
Too late.
No.
Art Making Sports already did it. They already made me Mona Lisa, baby.
James, he's excited to see you, but can you explain to us why it is? You guys have an unusual connection with your audience, and it's at least in part because you're making people laugh on the road where they know where to find you, and it's consistently empty calories television that's very easy to watch.
I don't know if it's empty calories.
Calories?
You've seen us get fatter and bolder on TV over the past 14 years. We were clearly consuming too many calories at this point. Why does the show work? I think because we remind people of the jackasses they grew up with. You know what I mean? Like their best friends from their childhood. And it's kind of the show that everybody agrees on. Nobody's hurt in the making of our show except for us and our pride. And that's fun to watch. And and the live show is even better. It's like hanging out with your best friends on TV for a night. We are not handsome men, so I think we pose little threat to you or your families. So, that's a big.
But you're the evolution, are you not? You are the logical 2024 evolution of everything from Jackass to Candid Camera to why television became popular in the first place with prank shows, because everyone can laugh at prank shows.
I think everyone can, and it's fun for us because we're not actually doing it on other people. Other people are just there to witness our embarrassment, and that works. That formula works.
I have a question for Murr. Do you guys ever get embarrassed when you have to involve family members, your family members, in the pranks?
Dude, last season they used my wife against me. I came back to the house and they had my wife put a catheter in me, and then I had to ride a zip line holding my own catheter bag. That was 2 weeks before we got married. So that's not fun.
She still married you?
She did somehow. I don't know why.
Who do you guys?
Certainly not because of my looks. I mean, look at me. I look like a pharmacist. I don't look famous.
Well, how does she feel? How does anyone in your family feel about the way that you sell your shame for profit?
As I mentioned, the check clears, so they feel fine.
My man.
Who do you view as your inspirations, like for what it is that you guys have created as a television show? Because this isn't dumb luck. It underestimates you to suggest that.
It was a very calculated move over many years of hard work and TV development to come up with the idea from Impractical Jokers and sell it. There is a lot of work behind it and a strategy. That being said, our inspirations comedically. I mean, we grew up while watching the Zucker brothers, man. Airplane, Naked Gun, all those movies, Top Secret, and of course Mel Brooks. And one of my most prized possessions is right behind the camera. I have a signed script page from the original Airplane screenplay from 1979, which is awesome.
Who signed it?
Zucker.
Okay.
Zucker brothers.
And don't call me Shirley.
You were very breathless there. I mean, you were really
that's exciting.
That's exciting. But you're really fanboying here. Like I can't remember. I don't know that I've ever seen you as excited to see someone as you were when Murr ended up right here in your face.
Well, first of all, you guys just kind of brushed me away. Hey, you got to go. There's a guest coming on. I was like, okay, what boring sports person are you talking to now? You're going to interview someone about NFL free agency. And then I saw Murr's face and I was like, is my TV taking over my Zoom screen right now? What's happening, man? Like I said, I watch these guys all the time and I love the content. But also, Airplane is one of my favorite movies. These people need to be taken to a hospital. A hospital, what is it? The big building where sick people go to get better. But that doesn't matter right now, right? That and what do they have to eat? The fish or the steak? It's like, yes, I had the lasagna. These are all of my favorite lines from one of my favorite movies. So this has all been an honor, but you know what? I feel like I have to step away. I'm overstepping my bounds right here. So
hey, can I
bid
give you guys a little sneak peek of what we're filming? I won't say when we're filming it, but just know it's during the NCAA tournament. One of us is getting punished and going to like a packed sports bar watching one of the Final Four games. And the punishment is very simple. All the guys got to do is keep changing the channel in the bar.
Oh, Murr, is this going
to be chaos?
Thought you were
Is it going to be
leaving.
in Phoenix? I live in Phoenix, and the Final Four is in Phoenix. If it's going to be here in
I can't tell
Phoenix,
you where the game is, what it is, where we'll be in disguise, but some jerk in the bar is going to keep changing every TV in the bar so nobody can watch the game, and it's going to be one of us.
The
I've gotta find
Impractical,
them.
the Impractical Jokers are going on a new drive tour. It has stops in 19 cities, kicks off this weekend, March 23rd, Hollywood, Florida, down here. Tickets for all tour dates are on sale now at ImpracticalJokersLive.com, and you can check out all the tour dates for Impractical Jokers there. Tickets are on sale, as I said, ImpracticalJokersLive.com. Amin, thank you. Get out of here. Before you go here, though, James, I thought Letterman was an inspiration for some of what it is that you guys did in terms of feeding each other lines through the earpiece. I thought your comedic influence was a little later than the ones you're citing.
Oh, sure. I mean, come on. Letterman did it all the time, sending what's his name down to the deli downstairs. What's his name on the show?
Was it Rupert?
Yes, Rupert down to the deli right below the studio. I mean, that we used to watch that, 20 years ago. Of course.
You pulled that one out, man.
Well, no, because I love Letterman. And so these guys, look, everybody, I don't know. Look, I can talk to you about the skeleton of what you guys have built, but it's not just charisma. You guys have connected with your audience because you're summoning the comedic spirit of several decades of funny people on like what television was meant to be when it was silliest, when it was just like this thing that you can just turn on and it's just funny to watch because you don't have to think about anything else. You understand the escape and the addiction that you are for people like Amin, right?
I agree. I think you're dead on accurate. I think we remind people of the days when you come home from work and you just want to put on the TV and laugh for a half hour and not worry about any of the BS going on in the world. I think you're dead on accurate.
We will talk to you again, James. Look forward to seeing what you guys do in Hollywood. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
It's my favorite show to watch when I'm high.
Lucy, where you been, Lucy? Where you been?
I literally just spoke.